There's nothing worth seeing here. Stay asleep. There's nothing worth seeing here.
Welcome. Today will be an interesting one. I have a bunch of new shit I want to try this session, which I am going to be scaring my players with. I have been unreasonably excited. There is a lot happening behind where nobody can see yet, which is what I'm excited about. Why don't we go ahead and get to the party, I think. let's make sure the stream is working. Very good. Players. Let's go ahead and start getting you situated here. Oh no, you're here. I'm about to go ahead and have you all introduce yourselves. Despite how hard it may be to see where you currently are. Let's start from blue to pink. First up, someone who appears to be... We can't hear them? Why can we not? Oh, I love that it doesn't save my window properties. Thanks, wife. There we go. That should work.
Hello?
Hello.
There you are.
Hello.
First up, appears to be someone monochromatic. A trickster of sorts.
It's
Despite
probably the right word to describe it.
this intense dark, who are you?
Hello. I am Tobin. I'm a bit of a wanderer, but I found myself in an unusual place, so I'm just gonna ride with it. I use any and all pronouns.
Very good. Second up, someone who appears to be of criminal descent. Someone who is familiar with operating in the dark. Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name is Tilo. And although my previous endeavors may have been on pause by this sudden distraction, I'll make sure I make the best of this.
Very good. And finally, another roguish sort, one more of the mechanical persuasion. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I reckon my name is Outlaw V. You see, I am a bit of a wanderer myself, but a bit of wanting to make a name for myself. Accumulate as much treasure and coin as I can.
The three of you,
Yes.
from wherever you've come from, find yourself in a room with very little light. The only thing that really illuminates the room beyond the shadows is a soft blue glow from the inside of the walls.
Is that what I think it is? I mean, I've done some reading into the subject, but is that a color?
Colors? Well, yes, of course it is, but not in the way that you might know them.
Well, the way we've known them is theoretical. So I think you're right in that description.
Everything is silent here. The way forward seems to be a long, featureless hall, lined with black, smooth polished rock.
V will go up and just rap on the rock, seeing how solid it is.
Whatever this place is, I better get my bearings.
Why don't you go ahead and make me intelligence investigation? You'll need D10s for
Acid.
this. Let me go
Yes,
ahead and
please.
grab you some. Currently, you've got 3 in the
Acid.
pool. So let me go ahead and get you this.
Yay.
There you go.
Intelligence perception? That's what we said there?
Yes.
Okay.
Remind me, okay, what do I? Okay, so
So
intelligence. So that's 2 dice, right?
That's 2 dice, and then you add your investigation, which is 0. So you'd be rolling 2 in total.
Okay. So,
So
3 dice.
how many do
Gotcha.
I roll? Do I roll the 10s or 8s?
2 dice. And I
I
will
need 2.
show you on this one. So 2 successes and a botch means that Tobin gains 1 success. The walls are solid, but yet dreamlike. You can sort of feel this haze to them. You aren't quite sure why or where you are, but at least the environment around you is solid enough for you to perceive it as real. Zilo, your endeavors are just about as successful. This locale is quiet. Completely solid.
Perhaps I could make this place my own. Good.
So I take it neither of you are from around here either?
Well, I'm from around nowhere, you see, but I
Right.
suppose I could say the same thing.
Who's asking?
Oh, just someone who's curious. I figure if we're all in this together, we might have a better shot of trying to figure out what's going on.
That may be true. But
I think everybody should.
I don't believe I know any of you, so how about we get acquainted? My name is Zilo. And I promise you, we are going to have a very good relationship as long as you play nice.
Well, that don't sound ominous, none. Name's V. And V will immediately hand out a robotic hand over towards Zilo.
It's gonna give you a very firm shake.
Tobin gives kind of like a 2-finger salute from the corner. Says, "Hello, Tobin. Pleasure to meet both of you."
Hello.
Now,
Say,
not that introductions aren't pretty and everything, but can anybody please explain to me what exactly is happening here and why we're here?
that's what I'm trying to figure out. This seems to be some sort of abandoned place.
Tobin's gonna start pushing on random walls. Just like move around, put a hand, press, do it again somewhere else.
As you push on
What
the
are you
walls, they
doing?
seem to not budge. Nothing in this place seems to move that way. The only path
Seriously?
forward is a long, distended hallway into further darkness.
Zero is gonna look at the dark and be like, well, it seems there's only one way forward, is it now?
Just watch
I'll
out for
go
an
right on.
oddly placed
I'll
pressure
go-
plate.
I'll go right on ahead. I advise
Well,
you do
I'll
this.
go ahead and stay in the back then and keep an eye out for anything that might, ominously come at us from the shadows.
Oh, I guess that puts me right in the middle. Perfect.
So Yatzila's gonna like walk down the dark, ominous hallway.
And same, following just behind Tobin, just to keeping like constantly turning around and then back to the party.
There's a little like jingling noise as the little bell on the end of Tobin's hat just like jingles along as they move.
You can't. Sila appears to be stoic, but you can notice his eye twitches a little bit every time the bell like rings.
Tobin has a type of grin where he's noticed that you're feeling this way, but is not going to do anything about it.
In front of you lies a fork in the road.
Hmm.
In character, is there a way? Is there something we can tell visibly from this junction in the road?
One of them is full of untamed thought forms. The other one is more full of thought forms, but with a shared desire for knowledge.
Hmm.
Which will you pick?
I think first order of business would be either to recruit the locals or flush them out. Either way, this place shall be ours soon enough.
Well,
And Sila's gonna like point to the left junction.
I'm all about the path of least resistance here, so I would suggest the path to the right. But taking down a couple of people doesn't seem like that much of a big deal. So V will point towards the path to the right, just kind of looking at Tobin to potentially be a deal breaker.
All right. Tobin is going to close their eyes and just start moving a hand back and forth.
Oh, please.
Right it is.
I do not approve of this. I ask you to reconsider going to the left.
Fortune seems to favor the right side, so I say we just give it a shot.
The
Question, Dungeon Master.
What's up?
Can I attempt to roll like either manipulation, to roll charisma or manipulation to convince V to go to the left instead?
It would be a contested check against their composure. Are you certain?
Yes.
I will go ahead and have you roll for manipulation and one of the other stats. How are you attempting to persuade them?
Using leadership.
Manipulation, leadership versus a contested check against composure, insight.
All right. So which? Okay, I say like how like.
So you would place the top
oh.
pool with the bottom pool, and you grab 6 dice. Anything
6
above a 6 or above on your d10s is a success. A 1 is a botch, which means it takes away from your total.
One, 7, 7, 6, 10.
4 successes with 1 botch, that means 3 successes. It is...
Oh, has it not been rolled yet? Okay.
You have 1 less die than this, so I'm gonna... yoink. So go ahead and re-roll again. Ooh. No successes.
Taylor is gonna like turn around to me and say like, listen, if there are other people in here, we might have to confront them one way or another, sooner or later. Ignoring that now would be a fatal mistake. And besides, you look like you've been around danger. If I were to guess, bounty hunter, gunman, mercenary, I don't know. Call it a hunch. I bet you're willing and hoping for a chance to get some action out of this, right?
V will put up their hands and then just like take a step backwards from CeeLo. Well, okay then. You might be right. I just waking up in a strange place. You might not want to just go head run into danger, but if we're all together, then I suppose that doing anything together is the best way forward.
Exactly. So you, pale one, you're following to the left.
Okay. Spin on my feet, go towards the left door.
Out in the room is a circular staircase that simply leads down to this room full of cards. Just as quiet as the rest of this locale.
Is the staircase the only thing we can see? Wait, the cards, where are the cards and where's the staircase?
You're right in front of the staircase down.
It's going up. It's going down then.
Yes.
Well, deeper into the dark we go then.
The moment you take a trip down the staircase, it gets longer and longer and longer. Every step you take seems to extend the staircase by another step.
Still is going to think to himself like, I gotta install an elevator here once we take over.
It's
I think-
almost
Sorry,
vertigo-inducing as the floor that you are trying to make your way to gets further and further away the longer you walk down the staircase.
What is this?
Tobin thinks there might be some craft involved. Is there something I can do to, like, break the illusion if it is one?
Of course. Why don't you give me intelligence occult?
Sure.
Can I attempt to do the same?
Of course.
So 4 dice then? 3 dice rather.
Hey, we'll take it.
Two successes. 2 botches. 3 successes. Oh, no,
it's
that's your
this
point.
one.
Nice. 2 successes. This place appears to be some sort of free-flowing calcified ink. It is not any form of magic. It is not any form of ward. It is simply how this place is.
Well, this place sure is full of surprises. Further reason to try and take over this place. Its secrets shall be mine.
V is going to actually just like as soon as like that just kind of stare into the darkness and almost like try to like focus on the darkness itself, like as the floor keeps getting further and further away, just staring straight at it.
As you are walking down, you're staring at it. It doesn't seem to approach any faster until you reach the bottom floor. It happened all at once, in a
Ooh.
way that your vision could not perceptibly see.
What is this?
Hmm.
This is the wrong set of music. Nice. There we go. There we go. All right. Draw up to your current hand size. You have 1 playing power this turn. I suggest you make use of it.
Actually, who goes first in terms of like the turn?
You all will be
think we
going
can all-
together, but
Yeah.
if you would like to take turns, that is an internal decision.
Scylla is going to lay down a trap.
Fine by me.
V is going to go ahead and play Pearl.
I will play Tristesse.
Take ready. They approach.
As these cards approach, darkness envelops them. Utterly and completely.
It's almost like the place has a will of its own.
So do we not see, like, obviously we saw where the cards were before. Do we not know where in the darkness these cards are right now?
You remember their shapes, their approximate locales, but in
Okay.
terms of what they are, you don't know.
There's just nothing else besides this, the long hallway. All right, I think that there's not much that we can do to really perceive through the darkness.
Now, I don't think this is just a trick of the lights, if it's anything like the walls in that staircase.
Dungeon Master, would that trigger my trap?
A card going into play? Yeah, of course, that would. You may activate it.
Whatever's in the darkness suddenly finds itself tripping on floating stealth rocks. That card takes 2 damage. If it has flight, double the damage. If it's a bug, double the damage. If that card's named Charizard, kill it. Do I see what takes the damage as that happens?
Collapsing in front of you is a corpse of a human being. Something that has been taken over by a much much stronger force.
Well, it seems first blood comes to me.
A card is going to attack from here, and a card is going to attack from here. A card is going to attack from here. You have 2 playing power. Draw a card.
It appears we all have minions of our own.
Out of character, I would maybe, since we kind of did like an in character like order of how we walked, if we would like, maybe we should try doing that as the like kind of who does what turn order, just for right now.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure.
All right. You may begin as you wish.
Okay, how many cards can I draw per turn again? Remind me.
Just the 1. But you can draw another card with a playing power.
Okay. Playing power, I only have 1.
You also have 2. This is not prime TTRPG where cards in your field will give you additional playing power. You will reach your max in about 3 more turns.
1 minute. 1 minute. In that case. Go forth, my minion. Cyril looks a little bit like underwhelmed at the card he just played as Lancer comes out.
Oh, he's adorable.
And does a little sound as he gets something. Well, at least I brought you. Come forth. Fuck.
Oh.
Shit.
Alright, if we're going in walking order, I guess I'll go next. So I will play Coil in my rightmost slot. And I'll play Tristesse Scissors in my leftmost slot. I would like Tristesse Rock to attack the thing that's coming for it.
You attack and destroy a drone, removing Tristesse from your field in the process.
Alright. That will trigger Scissors Morning, correct?
Yes, it will.
Alright.
Activate your death rattles.
Do I need to use accuracy to target a trigger, or
No.
how does that work? Okay. So if I wanted to target one of the cards on V's field with that ability, I could do that?
Yes.
Alright, then the leftmost card on V's field will take 1d4 damage, but it won't die to the damage. It'll just take it. Slash, if it gets to 1, it'll stay at 1. Three.
You appear to have punctured some sort of shield, and the shape makes itself known to you.
Thought I'd provide you a little bit of help there, my friend.
All right. I will go ahead and... Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, I'm all done.
Okay. I will use 1 playing power to draw a card. Okay. I will then use another playing power to play a Radiabot. Then V will look to Pearl, give her a little salute, say, "Go get her, girl!" And then I will have Pearl attack the card to the spot directly in front of her.
All right. Pearl takes 4 damage. and an overseer is killed.
Wait, no, then that means she doesn't take damage. Pearl does not take. If this kills a card, it takes no counterattack damage.
Fair enough. Would have taken 4.
And then it attacks a card adjacent to that card.
All right. Which also ends up killing a voteless.
Yay!
Impressive.
I run over and give V a high five.
All right. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. The encounter will advance. Shapes that were previously in the background are pulled to the foreground. And some sort of wordless invocation is held. Pearl has the word killed removed from their card text.
If this a card. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. There's only conflict, the end. Consume this treasure to permanently erase a word in a character's text.
This effect will only be temporary from this battle,
Okay.
but you have 3 playing power and you may draw a card. Let me process some data here. Making an attack this turn is a dead center attack and 2 attacks to your rightmost slot.
Ooh.
They're out for blood.
An attack down the center here, an attack to your open area here, and another attack to your open slot here.
Lance.
Another attack to your now different Tristesse occurs.
All right.
Now, what is the plan here?
So I draw 1 from start of turn. I'm gonna use another playing power to draw another card. Carl, get in there. Second playing power. And with my final playing power, I'm gonna draw another card. Alright, this Steelers gonna order Lucky A to attack whatever's in the darkness here.
Alright. Unfortunately, your attack whiffs.
That is concerning. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, I need to ask something. Do these cards are someone exhausted, just like regular building, right?
Yep.
For a character?
Yeah, you don't have to spend playing power to attack your cards.
Lance, I'm gonna end my turn. Yeah.
Okay. I'll follow in your footsteps there. First and foremost, I'll play Calamite to the middle slot. Calamite has Taunt and also a Battle Cry, which I'll trigger right now.
Initiative is redirected.
And I rolled a 2, so it has ranged until the end of the turn. Or until the end of my next turn. Start of my next turn. Read your own cards. Alright. And then for transient, does Haunt occur at the beginning of a turn or the end of a turn? Or can I do it
Haunt
whenever?
can occur whenever, but you only have one per turn.
Right. Okay, in that case, I will have Coil attack the slot right in front of it.
Alright. Coil ends up dealing a portion of damage to the shape in front of it.
And I will use its Battle Cry. Oh, sorry, its Death Rattle will give Scissors a second action. And Scissors Morning will trigger, so I will use its ability to roll 1d4 on the same character. Two.
It is left with 1 HP.
Very well. I'm going to use my second playing power this turn to play Pokemon Flute. Oh, sorry, actually. No, I'm going to do that. Why not? And I'll draw Coil back to my hand.
Interesting play.
Bit of a misplay, but we commit to what we do. I'll spend one more playing power to draw a card.
Out character, like reactive actions, so like get refreshed at the start of our turn or at the start of the encounter.
I would say at the start of your turn.
In that case, Silo is going to use his reactive action to prepare a trip.
I will end my turn as well.
Alright.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead and I will use 1 playing power to draw a card. There we go. Okay. I am going to use another playing power to play Hull Horse. And then I will use my last playing power to give the empty gun to Hull Horse.
Alright.
So then V will tell Pearl, hate to make you do it again, but try for that one in the center again. And Pearl will try to make one of her attacks in the center slot.
Because Pearl is a card, it takes no counterattack damage from this attack and will attack both targets adjacent. Which means an Overseer and a party of 2 voteless die.
Jeez!
My goodness.
I knew you were strong, but wow. And then that will be the end of my turn.
Alright. Initiative will go off like this. Because 2 cards are taunting for the bad guy, I will redirect their initiatives. Lackey A dies from a 3 damage attack.
Dang.
Continuing on with the same slot, you first take a small hit, not any worse than any of the nicks that you've previously had. And then you are struck with a bomb. You take 6 damage.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, skill calculation.
Your Cowardly Wind activates. Oh wait, no, it's only cards. Damn it. Alright, well. Oh well. Another attack is made down here, and another probe has been eliminated.
Oh, got a lucky roll there then. Still take damage from that attack, yes?
Yes, and the encounter will advance.
And since Calamite took damage, its battle cry will trigger one more time.
Also remind me, so making sure I'm not like doing this wrong. Like at the start of your turn, you get a free draw, or you won't necessarily need to spend a playing power.
Start of your turn, you get a free draw, yes.
Okay.
A considerably larger shadow has appeared on your field, Calvin.
So since Calamite took damage there, the battle cry triggered again. I rolled a 3, so it'll get fearsome, and then it'll go away right away, so don't worry about it, actually.
Alright.
Disregard.
Another shot is coming down center lane. One is being made down here. And another is being made directly in front of it. An attack is going to be made over here, and the same occurs on this side of the field. An attack here is going to attack your Calamite. Let me make this a little bit more significant looking.
Huh? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that works.
Alright. You have 4 playing power. Draw a card.
I'm gonna use another drawing power to draw another card. So he's going to set another trap using another playing power. He's reeling from that previous blow. Very bad. He is going to another playing power to draw. Lancer, attack this card.
Lancer's attack whiffs.
Oh no. That's not good. Carl is going to act to charge its ultimate attack.
I believe you have 2 counters on it right now, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Let me grab those for you. Most of the stuff that you'll need for card effects will be on the top of the table, in case you need to go grab it.
Yes. Okay, let me. Okay, I spend the one to draw. Another one to draw. Then another one to play trap card. Which means I have 1 left. I'll set up a cannon here. Little blister.
All right, you
That's
should be
not-
able
that's
to get
not-
a bullet bill in your hand after this.
Yep.
All right. I will draw for my turn. All right. Coil will come back to the field. I'll spend one more playing power to draw a card.
Still got 2 playing power left.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to have Tristesse attack the card that's coming out my Calamite.
Tristesse takes damage and dies from the counterattack.
Very well.
You have made a significant dent in the large shadow approaching you.
I will use the Death Rattle to see if we could do a little bit more. 2.
The outer coating that you have just now noticed on the enemy is wearing down. Any more actions you could do with your playing power?
Yes. I'm going to play Morgue Toad into this slot here.
All right.
And I will attach it with the Red Skull.
Oh.
And that'll be it for me.
V,
All right.
you're up.
I
I'll
have a
flip
couple
coin
of
for Red
plans,
Skull.
but I'm going to ask my party if they might think that this is good.
Nothing.
I'm thinking about throwing a Pokeball. Can you use a Pokeball on, like, an ally, like this field? Like, the one that's not directly in front of you?
You can definitely use it on one that's not directly in front of you if you want to capture it.
Okay. Question, of course, you know, if it ends up working. It's so obviously just a 50-50 shot of it working. You tried attacking the thing directly in front of Lancer, and it whiffed. So perhaps using the slot in the middle might be a good idea. Then
Yes.
we
think
can at least
that would
take
be-
that away.
Yes, that would be a very good idea.
I'll also protect Carl for another turn, which might be what Zilla needs to get through this.
Then I will use one playing power to try throwing a Pokeball off into the darkness in the slot. I don't. How do you make a little
Just press
arrow?
tab. Just
Okay.
tap tab.
Yes, then
All right.
tab right.
Do you wish to
here.
invoke the permanency clause?
What is the permanency clause?
Find out. Do you want to add this card to your
Permanency.
deck permanently or not?
Yes.
Might be wise.
Your Pokeball is consumed, and entering your deck permanently is a voteless Illuminate Thrall.
Interesting get.
The most we have, at least now with this, is information. That's actually going to be a thing. I also have another idea regarding trying to be able to see through everything here. Might not necessarily work, but it's worth a shot. Tobin, you seem to know a lot about everything.
I have some thoughts on several ideas.
If I was to try to let you see what I just captured, could you try being able to identify the stuff in the darkness a little bit easier?
Sounds like some creative thinking. I'm always happy to give something a shot.
As long as you
Then
don't...
I will attempt to ask the DM how I can do that.
I will go ahead and have you perhaps give me wits investigation.
One is 5.
Four successes. Which type of shadow are you trying to make out?
What do you think's most useful here, V?
Well, whatever's attacking you is going to be the most strongest. So I'm not so sure that this little weakling has anything to do with it. So I suggest maybe trying to look off into Zelo's field, considering he's the one that's the most hurt.
Sure, let's do that. I'll prioritize this slot then.
You see something that moves akin to a fighter jet
Oh,
that has a front-mounted bombing array.
that must be what caused all the problems last time.
Does Tobin tell us that what it looks like?
Yeah, I think I
Yep.
recite that. I say it. I mean, it's a weird. It looks like drawings of a flying machine I've seen, and there's something.
So that means... I was going to say that sounds like something that's a flyer. Now, if I recall correctly, a lot of cards have problems hitting flyers.
That I believe is correct.
Might be why some of our attacks, especially from Zelo's end, haven't been able to be connected. They don't have the proper tools to get them. Okay, so that makes things a little bit easier. If it is a flyer, I can have Hull Horse attempt to attack over there. So I think that... Wait.
You can't do that.
I have
And
a
maybe-
lot of playing power. Do you think I should try using a Radia bot?
It may be wise to, if you can, try and clear out your own field so that you aren't being harangued when trying to assist.
That's true. I'll go ahead and do Pearl then. Yeah, Pearl, let's see if we can take care of everything over here. Pearl will use one of her actions to attack the slot to the right.
Pearl is a card, and thus will end up destroying both a Watcher Illuminate Proxy and a Voteless Illuminate Thrall.
Yes.
If this a card.
All right. So that means Pearl has another action. But that'll be just for later.
Mhm.
I'm going to go ahead and have Hull Horse use one of his actions to attack this slot right over here.
Hull Horse will deal 1 damage with no counterattack.
Wait. Attach gun.
Yep. Let's see how your empty gun
Oh, you roll it. That's why. I
Yes.
forgot about that. I was like, how does that do?
tails.
Oh.
Dang it. Oh, well. All right. So yeah, I'll deal 1 damage. So it managed to connect. All right. I think Hull Horse will try again to attack using using his second action to attack that rightmost slot.
Doing
on
at
Silo's
minimum
field.
1 damage, roll for empty gun again.
Dang.
The empty
Oh.
gun is remaining empty, it seems.
Yes.
You're dealing damage to its wingspan, but the shape is still mostly intact.
Okay. Then I will have a Radiabot try to attack. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Flight cards are affected by accuracy, right? It's just range that's not.
Your field is currently empty, So you don't need to roll for
Right.
accuracy.
Okay, then yeah, Radiabot will attack this slot right here.
A Radiabot will die, but so will a Stingray Illuminate Proxy.
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
Let me
Ooh.
show you what Focused does, just so you can see why it was dealing you so much damage.
Oh, shit.
This card deals 2
Oh, that's
damage to cards in the same empty
Equivalent slot.
Okay. Equivalent slot.
Yikes.
So if you did not kill that card this
Ooh.
turn, that would have instantly vaporized the Bill Blaster.
Ooh. Okay.
Your assistance is
now,
appreciated.
of course, I reckon we're in this together, right? Radiabot's Death Rattle will attempt to go off. Let me flip a coin. Heads!
Now roll a d4.
Now draw 1 d4. Do I have... Where do I have that? Sorry.
Top left is where you can pull copies of dice.
There we go. Okay. Okay.
Gain
well,
a copy of
that's fine.
Radiabot. And this Radiabot is discarded.
Okay. Then I will use another playing power to play a Radiabot.
Yep.
And Radiabot is exhausted. Then I will use one last playing power just to draw a card. Let's see here. Okay. I always have trouble with this. I don't think there's anything else I should do. Should I use the playing power just to draw another card just in case?
Might as well, right?
Yes, I'll go ahead and use my last playing power to draw another card.
Yeah, hand limit doesn't impact beyond first draw. Is that right?
Hand limit doesn't impact yet because I haven't been fucked enough to enforce it. I just,
Understood.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, it's like,
Understood.
yeah.
I was going to say your
Understandable,
hand
how would I
limit would
say?
be double your hand size here.
Yes,
Normally,
yeah.
is what I'm thinking I would enforce it to. So,
Understood.
V would have cards to their hand limit. You would not need to discard anything.
Okay. Because of this darkness encounter.
Darkness.
All right. End of all of your turns, I assume?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me continually advance these.
Now, for being assaulted by the same class of thing, there might be a chance the thing that I'm dealing with also has primed.
All right. This slot will deal 3 damage to Lancer.
It activates my
Give
trap.
that card burned and exhausted immediately. That is fine by me.
Yeah, this is infection.
You can sort of make out the card in the fire.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay, that's fun. Okay, you can see the cards like that.
That's okay.
Can I see it again?
Another
Of course.
thing. It summons a.
Oh, interesting. How about this one?
Have you burned it?
No. I mean, like, is there something that needs to act here?
Oh yeah, no, there
Um,
definitely is. I'm just making sure I get the order of events correct.
Oh,
The card in the slot here first deals a set of 3 damage to the card in this slot, taking
All right.
1 counterattack. Its shield is not quite burst yet. However,
this will trigger Calamity's ability, or if it takes damage, it triggers its battle cry.
yep.
4. So it'll take half damage from all sources going forward.
And a shot comes from out of left field, destroying Carl.
Wait,
Huh?
what field?
Same field as this.
Okay, Sila's going to use his reactive action just as that's happening to shoot a bullet bill at that target.
You appear to have broken its shield, but it is still mostly intact.
Oof.
Oh shit.
Big thing.
Alright, let's make some moves here. 2 cards on this field are going to attack the center slot. A card is going to attack here. Another card is going to attack here. And the final card is going to attack here. Why did Lancer die? Oh, right, yeah, the 3 damage.
You're 6.
The large target in the center is going to end up attacking the Morgue Toad. And the things surrounding it are going to attack your Calamite.
Oh, it doesn't have to follow taunt, eh? Well, that's something.
All right, thank you for reminding me. Well, seems like everything's coming down the center lane. Good luck. If you lose Calamite, you might be taking more damage than you bargained for.
Then we just simply will have to work around that.
Also,
won't we?
Red Skull activated, by the way.
Yeah, it did. I flipped to tails, so nothing happened.
Yep.
Would y'all mind? I know we said about the order, but I have a consumable, and I want to make sure, in case Calamite is going to die, that I go ahead and use one of my consumables that's going to do something.
I'm down to speed things up now if we want to just push it forward.
Okay, so
It's up
I'll
to you
use just one single playing power to play Gizoid. Trigger the battle cry of any character in play as if it were a character on your field. So I will go ahead and trigger Calamite's battle cry.
You're quite the
do I
gentleman,
need to
V. So it's a roll. It's a die
yes.
roll. So would you like to roll that die there for me?
Yes. 3.
That's a 3.
Fearsome.
So it has fearsome.
Fearsome.
All right.
That's strange. You've never heard of that keyword in your life.
Hmm?
What does that mean?
Keyword.
Huh.
Keyword.
What is that? Is that some sort of mechanic from another world?
Well, I mean, it looks oddly threatening, so perhaps is it calling onto that somehow?
That status, for the remainder of this encounter, does not exist.
All right. Well.
Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. All right.
Okay.
Wait. Draw one.
I will spend 1 playing power to draw a card. Ooh.
Very good. That should help a lot.
It certainly should. I just have to make sure I do this properly.
Can cards move? This seems very bad.
If I only had 1 more slot.
If only.
Yeah.
You've at least got a set of good cards up front. You got both of your starter skilled cards out.
I sure do.
I'm playing Wolf.
Oh wait, do I? Is this one skilled? No, it's a basic. Is this basic?
Harobi
That's basic.
Engine Interplay. Harobi
Ooh.
is going to gain, how much damage? I assume you're going to be
Plus
making Bill Blaster a bad guy, correct?
Yeah, but it enters exhausted, yes.
That's fine. Harobi will still have an additional set of attack Roby will have 9 attack currently.
Mhm. This is concerning.
All right.
What happens if we try to draw and there's no cards? Do we like lose or take damage? Or...
Nope, you just don't have any extra cards to draw.
Oh, I guess I'll keep drawing their attention then.
You'll
Gonna
probably
skip. I'm
want to...
gonna pass my turn and I get a
Yeah, the bullet bill comes to your hand. You're probably going to want
right.
to use that sooner rather than later.
yeah, but where?
I'm going
My
to
suggestion would be
tree on the big guy. That'll help me out a lot.
Alright, before I end my turn, like, can Silo try and like make an occult roll to see like what the hell is going on and why they cannot see anything?
Why don't you go ahead and give me Resolve Occult?
Resolve occult, okay.
I'm going to spend a playing power to attach XP share to coil. I'm going to give it morning.
Morning, it has.
9, 10, 2.
So that is 2 successes. Upon trying to commune with this locale, you get a sense of dread you have never had before. Confident as you are, whatever is controlling this place is far, far stronger than you could imagine.
That just begs the question about why we're here.
what does the darkness want with us?
I guess I'll
Um,
make it pay for when it's done.
Morg Toad will attack the large, the big one.
All right. Morg Toad will die, and the shape still stands. You will gain an MP.
And also Coil's morning will trigger, so I'll give Calamite another action. I'll spend 1 playing power to play Fascia.
All right.
I'll have Coil attack the card in front of it.
A voteless dies.
And then because this has transient, it dies too, right?
Yes. That also means that your EXP share goes with it.
That's fine, so the way I could do it. Coil's effect will trigger. Can I give an exhausted card another action?
Yes, that's a basic card.
Alright, so I'll give Fascia an action.
All right.
Then I'll use another playing power to play Tristesse Paper. And I will have Fascia attack the large target.
Fascia, due to having stealth, does not take counterattack. The target does not die yet.
I don't think I can
Strong
risk attacking.
beastie.
I don't think I can risk attacking with Calamite. I think I need
Don't
it
worry,
around.
I've got it with. I can try firing off with Hall here in a little bit.
All right. I'll use another playing power to draw a card, and I will end my turn.
Very good.
All right. V will point again to Pearl. Do your thing, and have her try using one of her actions to attack the card to the left.
2 voteless bite the dust.
All right. Then I'll have Pearl use another one of her actions to attack. Let's see.
I suggest you attack here. Or here.
Actually,
Right
I was going to suggest maybe since they don't take accuracy penalties, Pearl, run over and help Tobin. And I'm going to attack this slot right here.
A Voteless dies, and so does a Leviathan.
Ooh.
Ah,
Okay, and then I'm gonna have. Let's see. I will have Aradiabot attack the slot right here.
The slot
Don't worry, I
in this one.
This one right here.
All right. Aradiabot will deal 5 damage, take 5 damage and die, but will kill an elevated overseer in the process.
Okay, and then let's flip for Aradiabot's death rattle. Tails. Okay, nothing this time. That is okay though. Hull Horse is going to use one of his actions to attack the slot in the middle right here.
All right.
And I'm going to go ahead and start empty gunning again. So anyway, I started blasting.
No luck on the
Dang
empty
it.
gun. That is 1 guaranteed damage. You may try again if you
And
so
I will-
wished.
Yes, the same thing.
That's a heads.
1. Okay.
An
up 2.
elevated overseer is eliminated from this field.
Yay, just enough. Okay. Then I will use 1 playing power to play Flint. Who is... Wait, actually, no. Can I takesy backsies that for just a second?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let me just draw that. Okay. Instead, I'm going to use a playing power to use Portal on Hull Horse.
All right. You want to summon a copy of Hull Horse? Let's
There
go.
we go. With a speed, so then he'll use his single action to attack this slot.
A single damage is dealt to that slot.
All right, and then I will use my just another playing power to draw a card, and then I will end my turn.
All right. Let's start performing initiative. Overseer is going to kill a Bill Blaster.
Damn. That is acceptable.
And 2 more cards are going to enter play. That's not the right card. There we go. All right. This card here is going to attack Hirobi. And this card here is going to attack Jin. This card will just attack Calamite. You have 5 playing power. Draw a card if you can.
do you mind if I try to take the lead here? Might
No
be-
problem at all.
Might be able to do a little bit to help out.
You handle this. I need to recover.
All right, Fascia is going to attack the 1 card that's on my field, or on the opposing field.
All right. Fascia does not take counterattack. And a Voteless is dead.
Oh, all right then.
Alright, it's my turn.
The darkness does not seem as thick around your field.
I'm going to use a I'm going to use a playing power to attach Warp Pack to my Tristesse.
All right.
I'm going to have Tristesse Paper attack the far...
It takes 1 damage and dies, but Warp Pack
So this-
activates and it goes back to your hand.
With its death rattle, I'm going to give Hirobi Stealth.
Horobi is not a basic card.
Basic or skilled?
Ah,
Oh, basic
Okay,
or skilled. Okay.
ooh.
Stealth would be fantastic.
I'm then going to play Tristesse back to the board. And I think I'm going to end there just in case I need these for later.
All right.
Well then. I am going to bring back one of my lackeys.
Since all of the cards in your field is bad guys, the initiative is rediverted.
Yes. I'm going to use. First things first. Come out of the shadows, coward.
A Crescent Overseer is killed.
This is quite the first encounter, I must say.
Mm-hmm.
Come out of the shadows.
I feel like we're handling ourselves.
coward. Next up. Horobi. Attack.
A Voteless is killed.
Excellent. Jim, attack here.
A Standard Overseer is killed. And Jin would take 4 in counterattack and lives. It appears the shadows that were haranguing you have faded. And you have won the encounter. You may choose individually each one of those rewards.
Rewards, where are they?
I would like to
require more minions.
Cards in your field will
That's-
go back into your deck, and so will cards in your hand. Any attachments that were on cards in your field will go back into the deck as well.
Oh wait, so I only have these cards left. That's not good.
Yes.
I was going to say, I also would like to see a card pack.
A card pack for you?
Me too.
Please.
Like I need more minions. This is not going to work. That was a costly victory.
I think V may have had the right idea going the other door. No, well, hindsight's 2020.
I assume you're going for a card pack as well?
Yes.
All 3 of you with a card pack. Let me bring you those. You may share amongst each other as you so wish. Let's draw from left to right and see what you got. Calico.
Ooh.
Mm.
Metal Rocket Dragon.
Ooh.
Zombie.
Zombie.
Healing Booster. And Dosali Pride Mage.
All of these cards are so vibrant.
All right, let's see. What
Never
I
seen
get.
anything quite like them.
Nuki Mouse. Counterspell.
Hmm.
Gunship. Flag Zombie. And Kerpop.
right.
And finally, Clyfort Monolith,
Oh, hello.
Fish,
Fish.
Sterilizer, Warrior, and Metrocop.
Now, what in the Sam hell is a pendulum? This is in character.
That's-
This is in character.
hold on,
This is in
hold on.
character.
I was gonna say, hold on. One of those is blue, right? And the other one is, I think, red? That seems right. Interesting.
I am in your debt. That was costly.
So I don't know about the rest of you guys. If you guys want to trade some with my stuff, but I was thinking potentially let's see. I think maybe Osali would be really good for Tobin's deck.
Yes, I do believe a triangular trade is in order.
I was gonna say, because Silo, I think Metrocop has your name written all over it.
Yes. And for you, take your pick, but the gunship is mine.
Let's see.
You know, with all of the crazy attacks you're doing, that flag zombie might be effective for you, V.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take Flight Zombie.
All right.
You may
Is
put
this
any
one-
cards you don't want to put in your deck
Yes.
away in your bag, by the way. Don't forget.
I definitely am gonna need some bodies.
I think for right now, we need all the help we can get.
I'm absolutely going to be looking into this pendulum thing later, but for now, that thing. I mean, even on its own, it's pretty good based on what I'm doing, so maybe just throw that in there too.
You feel like a memory has returned as you make your way further in.
Tobin slaps their head. Oh yeah, fearsome. That's right.
Oh wait, hold on. Time out. Just one quick second. I forgot to ask. These were 2 copies of cards that were made. Are they deleted in this game, or
Yes, they are gone.
Okay.
I
just
put
wanted
temp
to make sure.
on the actual temp copies of your cards, so you can keep track.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we're still in this weird inky room.
Okay, so the memory.
A few further paths lie ahead of you.
Oh.
Honestly, I could use the rest right now. And he's going to point. He's kind of like limping a little bit. He's going to point to the left.
Now you took quite the beating back there.
Well,
If it wasn't for you.
while I
too.
agree with you, I feel like maybe the path on the right this time might not be so much dangerous, and we might at least be able to just pick something, and then next time we can try getting you rested up. And V will point.
We
to the
didn't
path on the
risk
right.
that for nothing. After all, you're right.
You all want to go for the treasure?
Well, if the other two are going that way, I'll happily follow them.
Perfect. Let's start getting the
The
treasures in
shadows.
order.
These shadows prevent us from strategizing as I would hope to. They got the drop on us. It will not happen again.
Now take care of yourself. You're looking paler than a hog's backside right there.
You better hold your tongue.
You two keep looking over your shoulders quite often.
Yep, let me put these in front of one of the fields here. Let me grab some of the other ones.
Treasure.
Treasure.
All right. From the left, we have popping corn.
Hmm.
First attack. And friendly ball.
Illegal? This is illegal. Just how I like it. Taboo contraband.
Oh my.
Okay. Collect this treasure after a long rest. 12 conjures from this treasure to heal 2. Illegal. Well, I'm all about locking a lock on the wild side. I won't be able to use this much right now. But I always like stealing, pilfering other people's stuff. I will go ahead and choose the friendly ball.
That is yours.
Now you're. Yes. Now you're thinking.
On the center field, we have Soothe Bell. Reverse Strike. Or Chaos the Clown.
I'll take the bike.
Useful for later, I assume.
We'll need it to navigate this place. Just don't crash it into any of these crazy walls.
Or see if you could drive on it. That might be fun.
And on the
You're
rightmost
what-
field, Full Incense, Prince of Death's Pustule, or PJs.
Nappies.
Reduces zero help from greater than or equal to 1. Permanently exhausts his treasure. All cards in all fields are exhausted. I'm so tempted by the scary one. But I think I'll take what's useful to me now. I'll take the full incense. And then, can I have that equipped right away, or do I need to?
It's
rep
one weight, isn't it?
first?
You can equip it now.
Yes. Let's go.
What does out of character? What does embark do?
Embark means that when you are riding the vehicle, that means that you will gain access to its embark keyword.
I think I can write this in here. It's too cramped.
As if they have Scout. May ignore the effects of a terrain on your field. Traverse terrestrial terrain.
I assume that they're going to probably want to take the puzzle encounter because they're a bit beat up. I'm going to send them back to fucking
All right, I would
Vanguard's
say that
end.
this
I'm
was
doing
pretty
it.
lucrative.
I'm fucking doing it.
I must agree.
Oh,
Onwards, through the dark.
You have a pathway down, a pathway to the left, and you have a pathway above and behind.
Hmm. The left path calls to me.
Again, I know you said last time to never not pick the path of having to fight a bunch of guys, but I think this time we might want to see what's going down into the quieter one.
This darkness continues to envelop us like this, then it might be best to us to stick to the shadows as well.
Assuming you're going in the left path.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my, it's only been a couple rooms, and we're already starting to think in sync.
Down deeper, further downwards. The hallway expands out. You can feel yourself delving further and further in. The darkness getting much more significant each time you take a step. Until you're barely able to see your own hands in front of you.
Now, you see, this is something I'm rightly familiar with. Darkness in the desert seems to get a little bit like this. You know what's real effective when you start having this? Listening to the sound of your own 2 feet.
I swear, if you had said dynamite, I would have. You know what? You're lucky. I owe you my life, cause you really need to get the habit of holding your tongue.
I rightly apologize, but all we should do is try listening just a little bit more, and then we can follow where we need to go.
Can you make me dexterity stealth?
Yes.
What's
Okay,
the temperature like in here?
Surprisingly
That's what we thought I had.
warm.
I'm so sorry. I'm not super familiar with World of Darkness.
So you would combine dexterity, which is 3 die, and then survival, which is 2. Anything on a 6 or above is a success, and a 1 is a botch, which takes away from your successes.
Okay.
Two, 3, minus 1 because of the botch. That is 2 successes. You kick what you feel to be metal in this area. It doesn't really hurt, it just seems to be cold. There appears to be some sort of shipwreck in the middle of this darkness.
Metallic shipwreck, huh? Can Stilo try and roll for technology?
All right, I will have you go for intelligence technology.
3 dice it is. Three, 4, 4, 4.
You don't make any successes. Whatever this is, it appears to be from a time period far in the future.
This must be what? This must be how they got the jump on us earlier. At least that's when I make out. Sorry.
Is there anyway in like how big is the shipwreck around us?
This essentially is what you can see as a personnel and vehicle carrier. This essentially is a low orbit orbital vehicle. It is about the size of like a semi-truck or the header of a freight train.
Is there
Now
like
you
a?
see-
Sorry, go ahead.
No. You go right ahead. Go right ahead.
I was just gonna say, is there a like cockpit that we can access, or like an opening that we can dive into?
The opening is rather plain on the inside. The ship appears to be cracked in half with a power core surrounded by a vibrant blue crystal that conveniently was obscured by the rest of the wreckage.
Is there anything else in this room?
Not too much else. A little bit of scrap here, some other components there.
V is going to turn around from the cockpit and see about looking down further into the ship. Now, you see, when you have things like this, the place that you really want to go for is the storage lockers, and will attempt to try finding his way to somewhere further back into the ship.
Make me another dexterity stealth check.
I want to see if there's a way of reactivating this power core. Just queuing that up.
All right, go ahead and make me intelligence technology.
Okay, I have 2 dice for that. Makes sense.
That is no successes. You find nothing. Whatever equipment this ship would have had, it likely have went with the vehicle bay. From what you can examine, it's all built around the carrier aspect of this. Whatever this was more an autonomous ship rather than a full personnel carrier. And for you, taking a look at the power core with 2 successes, you will find that it is not as stable as you would like.
Hey, V?
V is come back just a little bit dejected over not being able to find any goodies, and then raises their head over at Tobin.
We should leave.
The door
Without the pretty crystal?
hallway behind you seals shut.
Well, that's not good.
Okay, I don't know much about these things, but I think this thing feels like it might explode or something.
And you...
Wait, so does Silo spot any opening? Any like exits?
The room appears to be fully sealed.
What did you touch in there?
I didn't touch anything. I just noticed it seems a bit unstable.
Seems we're trapped inside this place.
Oh, well, that's fine, I suppose.
And thus,
I would not call it fine. I admire your steadfast
I reveal to you my gimmick.
temper, but
The battle
Uh-oh.
for Vanguard's end has begun.
Excuse me?
This power
I
core
just realized what you did.
has
Unbelievable.
100 health. In order to stop it from blowing up, you are going to need to attack and kill it within the timer I have set above. It is your turn. Draw 3 cards. You have 1 playing power.
Do we shuffle this start of every encounter?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. I'll play my new Sally Pride Mage.
Osali Pride Mage comes into play. I believe
my
you have
incense.
your incense. That is plus 1 HP
so
and
get-
plus 1 damage.
And that's all I can do for now.
I will play this.
Nuki Mouse appears in your field, and a backup slot is spawned on your field.
Ooh, isn't that interesting?
Useful. Good.
All right. We don't draw on first turn, right?
No.
No.
Okay, just making sure. All right. I will use my single playing power to play. Pearl, come on out again. We need you.
Pearl's card text appears to have returned to normal.
That's fine. I don't think this thing is going to be able to take much. This place is going to be able to give us much counterattack. But Pearl, go ahead and start swinging. And I'm going to have Pearl attempt to attack the ship.
Pearl deals 3 damage to the power core of the ship. All right.
All right. That's my turn.
So, it is the next turn. The power core glows brighter. It is your turn. Draw a card. You have 2 playing power this turn.
Oh, this is.
That's why. Can I spend my MP for random spell in this game?
Yes, you
Is that
can.
a thing that can happen? I'd like to do that right now if possible.
Come out, Captain Ready. Then I am going to use my remaining play power to draw another card.
And then I guess my next question is, does that cost playing power to do that?
It does not. But playing power will
Okay.
be what it costs to play the card, like a consumable, until you have a spell slot.
I see.
Zil is going to command the Nuki Mouse to try and nuke the Vanguard for 4 damage.
Nuki Mouse deals 4 damage.
I'm going to play Clyforth Monolith.
All right.
one
Clyfort
with
Monolith
Clyfort.
is ready, so it only uses its bottom text. It has 5 health and 2 damage.
I'm then going to proceed to play the spell I just drew and play Cancer.
Absorbing, I assume, Clyfort Monolith into a Solid Pride Mage, correct?
That's correct, yes.
All right. Clyfort Monolith is absorbed into a Solid Pride Mage, and a Solid Pride Mage gains 2 additional attack.
All right. I will have a
What
Sully
the-
Pride Mage.
It did not. YouTube has been bypassing my loop commands lately. I hate it.
Battle for Vanguard
It went into the fucking Halloween music. Alright.
A Sully Pride Mage will attack the core, and since it's the first character in my field to attack, it gets an extra attack and health this turn.
Yes. Which I will
So
put
it'll
up
be
top here.
3. So it'll be 6 damage total.
6 damage is dealt to Vanguard's end.
And that is all the playing power, so.
All right. I am going to use 1 playing power to play a Radiabot. And then another playing power to draw a card. Okay. And then I'll have Pearl attack twice on the power core.
Brings it down to 81. Alright.
We gotta start getting a little bit better.
Anything else?
Tilo?
Nope, that's it.
Tila did attack with Nuki Mouse this turn.
Yes.
Okay.
So I assume that's
Then I
the
guess
end
we're
of
done.
all of your turns. The power core starts emitting this radiation, lighting up this previously dark locale. You are embroiled in a blue glow. You have
So
3
this-
playing power. Sorry, it was 3, right? Yes. It
I
was
was
3.
just saying, it'd be 3.
Do
Yeah.
I spot? Does Silo spot anything like new now that the lights are like now that their whole room is glowing? Like anything like that could help us either escape or deal damage faster in this room.
There are no escape routes.
Anything else that we can just like environmental damage or anything? Nothing like that? Nothing?
You could probably take parts from the ship and try and fling it against the power core to destroy it before it explodes.
Okay, what would I need to roll for that?
You could use your duelist action and attempt to make me a strength and let's just say strength brawl.
I don't think that's a good idea. I'm going to... Okay, first of all, I'm going to draw a card.
I'm going to use my playing power to draw a card.
Same here, actually. Alright, that's good. Playing power to play this card. Kamen Rider Genie is going to attack Vanguard's end. So it's Nuki Mouse.
A solid 7 damage.
Question: does this fall under the effects of focus?
Yes, it does.
That might not be a good idea. I'll just consider. You know
I'm going to
what?
spend
my
1 playing
effort-
power to play fish.
Oh, okay, to do like this duelist action, I have to spend playing power.
No.
Yeah, you know what? Desperate times call for desperate actions.
Strength brawl. As injured as you are, trying to lift and attack with the pieces around you doesn't really get you much of anywhere. This is all heavy metal. Every single component here is made of titanium, steel, every metal you can think of.
It was an error.
I'm going to spend my last playing power to equip a Sally Pride Mage with the sterilizer.
Alright.
Poison. Yes.
Whatever we can find, right?
Poison the energy. All right. I'm going to spend 1 playing power to attach empty gun to Pearl. Then sorry, I'm just trying to think. I will use another playing power to draw a card. Dang it. All right, I will have. I will use my last playing power to play Zombie to gain a mutation.
Alright. Mutations it is.
Wait, what have you done? That's a
Evolve,
toy.
son.
You may grab
That's a
Marauder's
toy.
Nerve or Ambush.
Yeah, it's mutated, but also it's a toy. What have you done?
While that's happening, the Sally Pride Mage is going to attack the core.
Asali Pride Mage damages it for 6.
And I'll remove a counter to give it poisoned and slow. If
Alright.
that's possible.
It has poison. Let me go grab that.
I will select ambush.
Alright.
I forgot about the effective toy, but we'll play with it.
Ambush it is.
I will have a Radiabot attack.
For 5.
Then I will have Pearl begin the onslaught. Let's go ahead and do it here. Come on. That's 1 heads for empty gun. Okay, so that's 4.
4 damage.
And then she will attack again. Dang!
Great.
This. Oh well. Another 3 damage.
Fish is going to try and attack the core.
Alright, fish attacks for 1.
We got a heads. So this flips now? Is that how diving works?
Yes.
Alright. I can do nothing else. I'm all done.
Alright. The Vanguard's End takes a damage due to poisoned, and will take a damage due to poisoned at the start of the turn. You have 4 playing power, draw a card. The timer is slowly ticking down.
It's fine. It's normal. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen. It's gonna be great.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm gonna play Kamen Rider
surfaces.
Horo. Gonna play Kamen Rider Horobi.
Hirobi has plus 4 damage due to the effect.
I'm gonna have Kamen Rider Jin act to make Nuki Mouse the bad guy.
Alright, you gain plus 2 more. And Nuki Mouse is now a bad guy.
I'm gonna use 2 more play power to draw 2 cards.
Remember hand limit.
What's the hand limit? Remind me?
Double your
3.
current.
Oh, right. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Okay. Because full darkness. Okay, cool.
I'll
Okay,
spend 1 playing power to draw a card.
Alright. Lucky D and Nuki Mouse are both going to attack Vanguard's End.
Lucky
That's
D
all
cannot
right.
attack because it's in a reserve slot, but Nuki Mouse can.
What? Oh, come on.
It still counts for Hirobi.
I guess so, yeah.
Not a wasted action.
That was a mistake. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah. Can I propose a duelist action?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I should.
Is it possible for me to try and use my papercraft to slow the timer down a little bit?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and give me a try on that? Intelligence Occult.
Intelligence occult. Okay.
Zero and 7. Normally, what would happen would be this papercraft would slow down the timer, but there is an overriding force here. Not one from this labyrinth, but a different one entirely.
Does Tobin feel it? Like some kind of otherworldly force?
It is like an ambient presence all around you.
Can Silo like roll like leadership or intimidation to motivate these cards to like I don't know, like do more damage or something? I don't.
Yeah, why not?
I'm trying to think of Okay. He's gonna like try like.
Oh, that's a cool way of indicating that. Okay.
Okay, so is it intimidation or leadership? Like, I'll let you choose.
Whichever
think
one that you
leadership.
think would be better. I would probably say leadership. Charisma leadership is what I would ask you to roll.
I'm gonna choose intimidation because this is a very dire situation. Are you fucking kidding me?
So there is 3 successes minus 2. That is 1 success.
Okay.
The Nuki Mouse, being trained in the arts of industrial sabotage, jumps to life at your commands.
Yes. Hey, gets another action. Okay.
I'll use the playing power to play warrior,
The battle
and then I'm going to attack with a Sully Pride Mage for another 6.
Mechanical roll and destroy that, or you will, or be destroyed. There is no choice here. So that
It's-
means I get to attack it again for 4, I guess.
Seems to
Is that
understand.
correct?
Yes. What were you doing, Tobin? Is it an attack with Pride Mage?
Yes.
Nice.
Did
That's
you,
60.
did you deal that extra 4 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, and that will get rid of the counter, though it doesn't do anything, because it looks like it's mandatory.
Mhm.
Yes. And then I will have Fish attack again.
All right.
Tails, it's immediately exhausted.
So it does not attack.
No. And it flips. I'll spend a playing power to draw a card. And that's it for me.
Oh, hold on. Let's put this over there. There we go. All right, I'll have a Rodibot attack.
Handle
Or
it.
okay. Let's not relax just yet, but I think we might be all right. So regarding, because I forgot about Toy and how it works. With cards that are on your field, if they can't die, is there another way to remove them, or is it just simply that they're there?
They are there. You
Okay,
could probably
alright.
get a consumable from one of your allies to do so if you had one.
Oh yeah, a bullet bill. I could probably use that to kill that. I'll have Pearl use one of their actions to attack. Have her attack. That's 1 heads for empty gun.
5.
That's 2 heads for empty gun. Okay.
5 damage for that first attack.
Not bad.
I'll use a playing power to draw a card. And I will have Pearl attack again.
Four.
That's 1.
4 damage.
We might just make it through this.
Yes.
And that... No, I'll use 1 playing power to draw a card. And now that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. It is now the next turn. The timer ticks down. It takes 2 damage from poison. It is your turn. You have 5 playing power. You're at max. Draw a card.
Alright, I'll be quick this turn. A Sully Pride Mage will attack and deal with 6 damage.
Yes, and also I am going to have Kamen Rider Jean turn Lucky T into a bad guy.
Yep. Alright. Harobi's at max attack.
Warrior will attack for 2. And Fish will try to attack. And will deal 1 damage.
That is within the kill
Damn it.
threshold.
Kamen Rider Harobi, finish it!
Harobi, with the scorpion whip ejected from its body due to the scorpion progrise key, simply walks up to the reactor and slices it open with a foul and decisive kick. And Vanguard's end is diffused.
Whew.
Whew. I never doubted us for a second.
You may, once
Good
again,
work.
choose a reward.
Status station. I would see.
I think I would like to take another treasure.
Alright, treasure for you. Don't forget to shuffle your cards back in your deck, by the way. We'll do this.
Well, I got to make this trip worthwhile somehow, so I will also pick a treasure.
I require more help. Choosing a card pack.
Alright. So, for the 2 of you that have picked treasures, let me grab you that. And then let me get you a card pack here, real quick.
Also, where's my bag that I can put cards that I don't want right now?
That's the card pack that
Oh,
you
there.
have. Yes.
Right, that.
Alright, let's open the card pack first. You have Yellow Toad, Imitator, Talking Flower, Work, Demon, and Choir Elder.
Misty.
And as for everything else, you have on the leftmost field Panic Shield, Crosshopper,
That's
light.
crazy. What?
Gain a 10th coin. Give a card and play 1 Doom and roll one on a on a 10. Give the target Frail, Power 3, and cooldown 1. Give a card 4 Doom, Frail, and a random regular status. Part of me kind of wants to go with Crosshopper. I don't have a lot of cards with flight. I think that right now I only have a Radia bot.
Maybe take one more look at Panic Shield.
I know, yeah, that's really, really good. It'll be really good for later.
You can just save
I'm
it.
gonna go ahead and take Panic. I'm gonna go ahead and take Panic Shield.
Panic Shield is yours.
Sorry, I didn't mean to lift your hand there. I just
No, yeah,
Something
it's like
that's
you're
really
right.
good.
It's like if I get a taunt card and just start taking damage, it don't matter.
All right.
So,
On the
so-
rightmost field, you have Hallucination,
oh,
Golden Mask, or Stand and Deliver.
huh. You know, it doesn't seem in good. It doesn't seem in good standing to take this around a group of thieves, but you know what? I want to take the golden mask.
It's all yours.
All right.
I think that fits
B.
Tobin as well.
B, I have a gift for you. It reminds
Oh.
me of you. You
Oh.
never stop.
Heads up.
Oh, Zillow, you didn't tell me you were a comedian.
Sure.
Was it something I said?
A lot that you said.
Give me one quick second. I am going to run off to the bathroom if that's okay.
Fine by me.
Zillow, can I ask you a question?
You may.
Do you remember what you were doing before you woke up here?
Well, from what I remember, I was on the run. Those pigs closing in. And then I blacked out and I guess I ended up here.
Mm-hmm.
Suits. Might as well. I
Interesting.
can always start over from wherever I am right now.
Sounds like you have quite the flexible nature.
I don't think
Well,
they quite
it's
realize how good
necessity, isn't
Imitator
it?
is. That is a transient,
I have to
permanent
agree.
copy.
When you pursue power like I do, anything is fair game.
Best be careful that you know how to wield it once you get your hands on it.
But this Zilla's gonna put Imitator and Quirrell Yellow Toad Imitator in his deck.
And I assume you want to put work away?
Yeah, you know what? Like, I see. Consider this a welcome to the workforce bonus.
Oh, I didn't know I was employed. Yeah, work's hard to come by.
I imagine we're just walking out of the ship to see going beyond the wreckage now.
Let us carry on. Hopefully, we'll get some rest.
You may find your own path as doors open up in front of you. Simply, rather than always being there, slipping open from the walls, just shifting its form.
Now, at this point, it might be wise to take a
Yeah,
break.
I recommend we all take a rest and reconnoiter.
All right. Would you like to take a short or a long rest? This area here seems relatively quiet.
Long rest would be appreciated.
Is there potential consequences for choosing long over short?
Short rests do not heal you. They
Right.
simply shuffle your deck back in.
Then we should probably take a
Long-
long rest for Zila's sake.
Yeah.
Yes, and V, while you guys get ready for rest, will simply sit cross-legged on the floor and just seem to stare into space.
Also, question about long rest. Does that mean that we get to like pick cards to put in and out of like the?
Yes, you may rearrange your
Bag?
deck as you so fit.
All right, excellent. I shall.
Then V, I think I have the same question for you.
Oh, sorry. Thought that we were taking a little bit of a rest there. What's
I'm
up?
sorry. Something, you don't need to worry about me.
Well, no, I'm always open to answering questions. Questions are some of the most fun part of living.
I agree. Do you remember what you were doing before you got here, V?
Well, now that you think about it, I can't quite plumb recall. I simply know what I used to be doing. I was, wandering around, making some holdups here and there from some of the people with purses heavier than their brains, and then nothing. But I'm not unused to that kind of thing, so it didn't really bother me none.
You have extended blackouts from time to time?
No, just not being able to remember what happened to you. I don't really recall how exactly I got dressed like this sometimes. But you just keep moving forward, and eventually everything turns out all right, don't you think?
Well, there is some wisdom to that.
Why'd you ask? Did you remember?
I remember the important details, but the immediate events... I don't seem to remember choosing to dive into a world made of ink.
You think about it, it's almost like this ink pulled us under, not the other way around.
Maybe.
But I quite like it down here. It gives you time to think. All the hustle and bustle kind of makes you start not really looking forward to a lot. But down here, I like looking around this place.
I feel like I'd want to eat something eventually.
Can't really sympathize. And then he just kind of thunks his robot belly.
Tobin
I
tilts
guess
their
Tobin-
head, confused, but doesn't say anything.
I suppose we will find some way to get something to eat in the morning. If there is such a thing as morning in this place.
Fair enough. All right,
Well,
rest up.
Yes.
As you take a rest, a doorway opens up to what you can only see is a central antechamber. Containing a solitary figure.
This might be.
Well, seems like that thing might be important. Reckon that might be whatever the thing or person that might have made us fall into this goop.
Agreed. Let's make them pay.
Well, following you two has worked out for me so well so far, so take the lead.
As you make your
Sila's
way
going to lead the way.
in,
Yep.
a lone figure is sat at a bench made from the walls and is simply taking a moment to rest.
You, over there.
Hmm?
You must be responsible for this place, are you not?
Not really.
Is that
Ah,
so?
did you fall down too?
No, I know how to get here.
So you can choose how to get here.
Then
Somewhat,
you
but
you,
you'd need at least some sort of clearance here. It's a little bit
you
unfortunate.
you will lead us out from here.
I don't think I'll be doing that. But you
Ah,
can go if you'd like. I can simply
What
just
makes you-
forfeit and let you leave.
Well, that don't sound like no fun. Could you at least tell us what here even is?
yes, stand aside and save yourself the pain.
This here is the Labyrinth of Onyx. The home of someone who I would consider at least, at bare minimum, an acquaintance, almost a friend of mine.
Yes, you have,
And
well, you have some tasting friends.
Yeah,
you think-
well, I don't think the Scribe of Darkness appreciates you being in his home very much.
Well, it's not
Well-
like we chose to be.
I mean, you could simply lose. I could see each and every single one of you are under Arcana's watch. You would simply be whisked off to Primero like everyone else.
Can V and I guess all of us, can we see if we remember what Primero is?
Of course. Go ahead and roll me Intelligence Investigation. One success, two successes, two successes. All of you can at least tell that Primero is supposed to be a location from wherever you are, but none of you have heard of this place. Not a single one. V, your hazy memories don't recall much of anything before where you were, really. Tobin, you already knew that you were a stranger here, but in terms of what the world is, this is basically your first contact. And Zelo, wherever you had come from whenever you were on the run, you simply stepped through a gateway and entered without thinking. Each of you are stranded here in your own unique ways.
Winning, losing, forfeit.
Well, that.
So there's
well,
a grander game here than just these cards we seem to be using.
Well, that's one way to drop out of the public eye.
I mean... Oh god, you're new, aren't you? And I think
Isn't that obvious?
Yes, it is.
You better start leading us back to wherever you're from. Well, it was Arcana, right?
Hmm.
Or Primero.
Oh.
Because if I'm getting this clear, right now we're your prisoners. And I do not appreciate that. I do
Am I-
not appreciate someone
Frankly,
else.
I don't give a damn what you do and don't appreciate.
What exactly do you mean by being new? I think Tobin's got the right of it. We seem to have stumbled onto some kind of game that you all are playing here. I mean, obviously, we've been using cards. Maybe something more one on one?
No, not in this case. Everything in this world is regulated by the game. The one that you have in your hands right now. Since...
So you're saying that these cards can bend reality, is what you're saying.
These cards are reality. They operate with a rigid set of rules under a rigid structure, crafted by a select few.
Crafted by.
Well, they had to have authors, do they not? Usually only a select few are ordained to become these card authors. I mentioned a word errantly and casually earlier. Scribes.
Scribe.
So you're saying that these cards, they didn't just come out like this? They were made.
Formed from the background of your unconscious thoughts, pulling from your realities as it would seem, yes. Sometimes shaped by you, sometimes shaped by the experiences around you. Each and every single one of those cards was, at one point, a vision within their original creators, well, ideal world.
Something about this topic is making V a little uncomfortable, and the other two will notice him take a kind of step back and kind of looking at his deck like he's trying to reassure himself of something.
Stella's gonna take a step forward. So, you're saying that our thoughts are manifesting this power here. And he's gonna look back at B.
You wouldn't be able to see it right now, but above us lies a... Well, if I am to believe my colleague and comrade, a god of sorts that takes the background thoughts in our mind and converts them to will, to form.
Very well then.
How the God of Change would have a field day with a place like this.
Then it should be very obvious to you by now that our will is to not remain here. You will stand aside, and you will lead us out from here.
Now, hold on, Silo. I am a little curious. I have a few more questions. But also I get the sense that our friend here has been playing this game for a very, very long time. That might be a shot in the dark, am I right?
Longer than you know. I think that's a correct assessment.
Very well. Then I'm sure the introduction starts to get tiring after a little while.
Yeah, especially
What?
with someone in my stature.
So, to advance, we need to defeat a duelist?
Defeat
Is
a
what the scribe
duelist
seems to
or
be saying?
lose. If you lose,
see.
you simply return to the bottom rung of the realm of thought. And that's it. You may re-enter
And-
as much as you so wish. Death here is impermanent.
And if we keep winning, what then?
Well,
Yes, what then?
9 others must fall in order for you to reshape the reality here, as it may be.
Seal is going to grin. Is that so?
Tobin frowns. You're talking about a wish.
A wish upon the very surface of the planet that, in technicalities, you now walk upon.
Wait, you're saying, Tobin, you can't be suggesting that with whatever this competition thing is going on, you could just do anything?
Well,
Make
let's
anything
see.
happen?
Well,
Yes.
based on the information he's providing, if these cards are sort of a surge of power from ourselves, a ritualistic number 9 people defeated in sequence, based on a planet that builds that ability outwards from everyone, all the parameters are there to make a very, very powerful wish.
And I'm assuming you would be number one then. He's gonna look at this character.
You know, I don't like you very much. I tend to not like people who prattle on about their own strength, or their will, their force of whatever. The stuff that doesn't matter.
What did
Posturing
you know?
over
What did you know?
other duelists in a manner such as yours.
What do you know of things that matter?
I think he knows a great deal. And that's our problem now.
You know, I was going to let you out the easy way. Just give you a moment
Fuck.
and send you home. But
He
it appears
What?
to me you are in need of a humbling.
does Sila like see all of this shit like popping up as he's saying this?
Basically, you see Drawmaster pull out
See,
an
looks like-
armful of treasures.
Sila's gonna like take a step back, like very. He's keeping his composure, but he's clearly visibly shaken. It seems we're at your mercy then.
Before you at least attempt to eradicate us, do you mind if I ask a couple more questions? Just two.
Sure. I think that's fine.
Have you made a wish before?
3.
Was it worth it?
Drawmaster takes a moment to really stew upon that. The type of wishes that I made, I cannot really say if they would be worth it until a future date.
I see.
If you don't mind, I simply have one question myself, too. Just a single one.
Mm-hmm.
Did it make you happy? Getting what you wanted?
No.
Well, this don't count as the question then. But why even do it again 2 more times? Don't make any sense.
Because I'm the best. And I will win as many times as it takes to prove that.
Sila is gonna like just grimace very. He's pissed off right now. Like just kind of like he knows if he does like any wrong moves, he's gonna get obliterated. But he's pissed. His eyes twitching and his fists are clenched.
Well, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll let you go first.
Let's do it.
Ain't got no chance in hell of winning, but giving up, never been my cup of tea.
It isn't over until the hands are thrown.
He's just fucking quiet right now.
Immediately, I
Alright,
have a
team.
visitor.
Oh,
Hello?
Whether
Shame. A second. I think it is your turns, however.
I'll play Calamite in my leftmost slot.
Wait, like you see. And then see. No, wait, how many? No, sorry. Just Lancer. My bad.
It's all good. Just the
How
Lancer.
many-
V will pick at one of his cards and then kind of shake his head for a moment, and then will go ahead and play Flint using a plank power silently.
Each of you have made your moves, I assume?
Yes.
Good. Since all three of you are fighting me, I can have triple the playing power. Easy enough for what I need to do. I will use my aspect of mind to draw out my ace card.
Aspect. That's a fancy word for cheating.
And you and everyone else says the same thing. But it's a part of this
Hey.
world.
I never said cheating was a bad thing.
This game just seems to have many more rules than what we get to see on the surface.
More than you know.
Zilo is just quiet, but he's just giving the drum master like this fucking intense like death stare.
I will
His
set
eye
Odd
twitches.
Eyes Persona Dragon in my leftmost scale.
Ah, that must be what a pendulum does then.
Oh my, it's quite the colorful dragon.
Well, this isn't a great option, but at least I can do this. I'll play Starship Renegade immediately in my center slot. And I will play Cyber Dragon Core. This will allow me to search for the topmost consumable in my deck.
Now, ain't that sucker just cute?
Right then, that's my turn ended. It's yours.
Zilo is gorgeous. He's gonna put Bullet Bill over here. And Lancer is going to attack the Cyber Dragon Core.
I'll use my reactive action and play Hero's Downfall. Getting rid of the Bill Blaster on your field. And you said you would attack Cyber Dragon Core? Fine by me. It retains its current health with Armored, Not even swinging for the face, huh?
Wait, shit. I forgot I could do that. I said that other character. You know what? Fuck. Hold on. You know what? Sure, face instead.
Fine by me. 2 damage is reduced from Drawmaster's 150 health.
I'll spend my 2 playing power to play Goblin Masons and Tristesse Scissors.
We got a morning combo deck then. Was your world a one of death? Of ending?
No, but there was a lot of grieving.
I see.
You could say that. You know, I try to miss it, but it's like it's on the tip of my tongue.
Okay.
Thank you.
I will use 1 playing power to draw another card.
That doesn't
I'm
matter.
sorry.
It's fast. No, go ahead.
Okay.
You're good.
This ain't rightly anything that's gonna help me none, but I'm not exactly here for winning. I'd like to at least know something about this.
Sure.
Is this thing something that your friend made? And I will play the voteless.
Yes.
So, that explains it. Your friend didn't like that we came in here all willy-nilly, sent some of the stuff out, and made us have to cause a ruckus. Explains why all the hostility, but
The
it don't
stuff in
answer why we got
particular
here.
wasn't sent by him. He just simply facilitated your push towards it. You're already a part of the game. And I doubt that he would want anyone in his realm anyway. Considering the fact that under exile, things are generally more personal averse.
Still would like to meet them, whatever they've got going on. And then, sorry to do this to you, bud, but I have no quarrel with you. But CeeLo is, well, I don't want you to just completely beat him up. So I'll have Flint go ahead and strike you for 3 damage.
That's fine. I can simply use a single turn to do what I need to do.
I'll have Calamite attack your Cyber Dragon core.
That will deal...
Sorry.
Calamite deals 1 damage to Cyber Dragon Core, which will remove 1 of its shield.
It does 2 because it had the boost from the full incense.
Fair enough.
And then I'll take 1 encounter attack, which will trigger Calamite's ability. Two. So it'll have ranged until the start of my next turn. That's all I can do.
Same for me.
And what about you? You who talked so big a game.
I already spent. Okay, other characters spent the action to draw a card, and then. Yes. Lancer's going to swing at. Seal is going to point wordlessly a draw master and command Lancer to attack face again. It's his turn.
Right. I gain 6 playing power this turn. And I draw the card that I preemptively put at the top of my deck. I ready my Silent Lich in my rightmost slot, and thus I set scales. This should more than cover any broad range that I would need.
The Yu-Gi-Oh player who just started sweating bullets. Excuse me?
Do we see the scales in any like in character way? Because I've never seen it, so I didn't know
what is going on. A large crystal hangs from a chain that approaches whatever ceiling this place has, as Odd Eyes Persona Dragon is uplifted in a blue pillar, and Cryptek is uplifted in a red pillar.
Now that is mighty impressive.
Simply just the way the
Okay.
mechanic works. I draw. I play Guzma. If any of you had any attachments, they would be gone. Seems like I'm drawing all visitors today. How droll. I draw. This should work. Calamite is at 7 health, yes? Or at least was at 7 health.
Yeah, it's at 6 right now. I'll just get rid of that.
I play 500 kilogram bomb. Dealing 6 damage.
Okay.
And that goes back into my deck. I Pendulum Summon. Meaning I can put Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, Ignite Crusader, and Clyfort Stealth onto my field. Clyfort Stealth's battle cry activates, and I can send a character in play back to your owner's hand. I will send Lackey C back to your owner's hand. And I will use the last of my playing power to activate my Laser Raise Riser, giving each card on my field a copy of an attachment in my hand. I will go ahead and give all cards on my field Hristov. Which means each and every single one of them will have +3 damage and focused. And thus, I do the job. I will have my Cyber Dragon Core attack Zelo directly. Because of your open slot, I can activate the ability of Focused, meaning that I can deal you 8 direct damage. Cyber Dragon Core is sent to the transient part of my discard. Starship Renegade is going to attack Goblin Masons. With Obviator, I get rid of your shield and I deal you 6 damage here. And thus my boon activates. Suddenly, beyond the way that you were just playing the card, you feel a sharp pain come from when your ally fell, taking 5 damage. I will use Loke to give one of my characters speed in play. I will do this for every card on my field.
Since a card of mine with Death Rattle died, even if it doesn't trigger, Morning still activates, right?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Alright. Let's go for it. 1. I'll do 1 damage to Clyfort's stealth.
1 damage is dealt to Clyfort's stealth. Right then. If you asked me to send you at least somewhere out of here, then this turn will be it. Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon will attack you directly. Odd Eye's Pendulum Dragon deals V 10 damage. And instantly a pool of black ink with hands, black as well, drag you down into the depths. And thus, V is no longer seen.
V just gives a salute as he, is dragged down under, not really saying anything, just allowing it to be dragged down into the depths.
Ranged power. Focused. That would give me 7 damage. I attack you directly with Ignite Crusader. Tobin, you two are dragged beneath the black. And
A
you
minor
vanish.
setback.
This isn't over. I'll come back to get you. How dare you do this? I
use my
Well,
reactive
right.
action to play limiter removal. You know, you're not the only person who has said this to me. You're not the 10th, no, the 20th, the 100th.
Then I will make sure I'm the last you'll ever hear this from.
18 damage is dealt to your health directly as Starship Renegade slams into you.
Holy fuck.
And you are dragged into the black. And that's the last you all see of the labyrinth. The peace submerged within the ink below you is oddly calming as you find your way back to what will soon be your new home. Let's level you up before we go any further.
Okay.
I will give you a good sum of 13 experience each. This is a permanent
That,
currency.
Hooray!
Okay.
That bomb encounter was really fun.
Hmm?
And
Yeah,
also,
it was.
we made lots of
I
jokes
love
about
that
Drum.
bomb thing.
We made lots of jokes about Drawmaster as the first guy, but here we are.
So, let me grab you some handcrafted level ups by my co-GM. So, Each of you may choose one of these paths to add as a permanent stat onto your duelist card. Whoa, good lord. Why was it all flipping? There we are.
I'm gonna go ahead and go for +2 treasure.
A wise idea.
I'm upgrading my hand.
You're upgrading your hand size?
Yes.
Fair enough. Let me go ahead and give you all that.
I'm also going to take treasure.
Alright. Another treasure here. Alrighty. And for each of you, let's start from left to right here. Would you like to perhaps gain some additional hand size? Figure out how to survive in a sense of danger? Or return one of your cards to your hand?
I'm afraid I can't actually see this card. I'm sorry.
I can read it for you. Adrenaline perk.
Okay, yes.
Your duelist gains a surge of power when they are in danger. When in a life-threatening situation, your duelist may be prompted to make a strength plus survival check. On success, your duelist may gain a small boost.
I will choose adrenaline.
Adrenaline is yours. Zelo, would you like to perhaps take the path of control? Be allowed to rig the dice however you want? Or resist temptation and show your true mental fortitude?
I'm gonna go for the path of control.
Control
What's that do?
is yours.
What does that do?
That is an aspect. You'll learn soon enough.
I see.
And for Zelo, you may obtain another slot. Attune with an
you mean
alternate
Tobin?
world. Yes, sorry. Attune with an alternate world. Or grow refamiliarized with your manipulation of time.
Huh. I'm going to take alternate.
And thus, the path of the alternate has been picked. Let me go ahead and be nice and shuffle all of your stuff back in.
Okay. Wait, that's a bullet building. Ignore that.
Yep. You all find yourself awoken at least somewhat close to one another in the middle of a city. Rather packed and rather busy, but all the same fascinating. People of all shapes and sizes and forms exist here. Some even as big as parts of the city itself, as big as vehicles, as small as flies, as small as ants, going about their day. The place here seems packed with people.
Well, at least we're all in one piece.
Well, this place is a lot more interesting than that inky blackness. I'll tell you that much for free.
Oh, I know, it's amazing.
Tilo is quiet. He's looking at the ground. Like, almost not quite registering that he's, like, somewhere new at the moment.
Shut up, Silo.
So we are in. I'm just sorry. Out of character. We are in the city. Where exactly? Like just like in the middle of it.
Yeah, mostly just in the middle. You're not too far away from the Draw Foundation building, but I'd say you're, unlike a lot of other duelists, you're closer to the North District.
Well, I think that that big tower over there is probably the best place for us to go to. It seems to have a word on it, draw. They could probably tell
Draw
us a little bit about
Foundation.
what these card stuff is going on.
Oh, I thought it was an art school.
Bye.
No.
Go there.
Evil of Grid has happened once again.
Oh.
Up at the building there is a few folks. A rather bird-like and a rather horse-like person sit at the front desk. Hello. Hi. This is the Draw Foundation building. What can I do for you?
Excuse me, what color is your shirt?
Purple?
Purple. Interesting.
I mean, I'm partially colorblind, but that's what I've been told.
Oh, it's just brand new to me, so I just wanted to get the name right.
Tilo is going to take a deep breath. Could you please guide us? Where you?
Are you a new duelist and such?
If you would call it that, yes.
Yeah. Hold on. It's going back to the fucking fight music. Why did it do that? There we go. Just ignore all loop features. Fuck it. You can only play a song once, and then it's deleted forever.
The secret boss.
Secret boss against the intern.
Yeah. Customary.
Even stronger than that other guy.
Because we have the resources, I can hand at least one of these out to each of you. This should be
Ooh.
your guide to both the city and anything else. We designed it to take shape based around the size of most of your forms, but I understand if you might not actually want to use your limbs or whatever, we have alternatives for that. We have lots of residential housing for whoever needs it, at least for the time being. It's not a permanent housing solution, but considering the fact that most of the new duelists here are stuck, I think it might be a decent thing to offer, especially with the capacity that we have.
If one were to eventually need permanent housing, are there services to look for that, or?
Yes, we have plenty of places that you can actually either rent or buy housing down here. You're
I
not
see.
if you're not really going to spend a whole lot of time in a specific spot, it'll all just depend, I guess.
Okay. Tobin is like
And I got
fiddling with the screen and stuff, trying to figure out what it
a.
does.
Can you just go ahead and tell me what your name is, son, and what exactly the purpose of all this place is?
Mercius, thank you. This is our research building. This is one of our primary headquarters of operations. It's the area that we normally do a lot of our research on the game as a whole is conducted. Yes.
Is that so?
We all have our
so-
own jobs, usually. I usually research a lot of card propagation. Yes.
Propagation?
Yes, of course. If a card is brought from an outside source, say for example another plane or another realm entirely, occasionally, if enough duelists know about it, it may propagate in this world. You may be able to find it inside of the realm of thought. I don't know how familiar you are with it, but just look up, I promise you.
I think I've got most of the gist of everything going on. My question is what that implies is we just met a feller that said cards were made and crafted and all of that, and you just said that these are from other worlds. Does that mean that whoever makes cards, are they making the cards from the other world? Or do they just have to let them in?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Once you create a actual working card with black ink, it may propagate to the realm of thought and be spawned out that way. That's why we have not needed so many manufactories for card production unless it needed to be mass produced at a rate that the realm of thought simply couldn't keep up with.
Fascinating.
If you are curious about the card making process, if you want to look through official things, I'm sure Sandalphon Sage will allow you to take a tour of one of the many factories here in Showdown. Or perhaps Rearhand. Rearhand has quite possibly the largest one of these card manufactories.
Perhaps it'd be best for you to lead us to those residential areas you mentioned.
On the little devices my rather timid and nervous friend gave you, you should be able to go ahead and check it like you would a smart device, if any of you know what those were from your worlds. Otherwise, you may just tap on the glass for it and search through the applications until you find one that is labeled map. That should label you to new duelist locales. Usually most of these are pre-programmed with the onboarding experience for people like you who have just arrived, I assume, from wherever you might have been before.
He's going to tap on the phone. He's going to hit the map and going to find the residential area. And as he's going to do that, he's going to ask, all while keeping the eyes on the phone, and say, "You say there's others like us, right? How many more of us are in here?"
I would say not a particular lot in terms of what other worlds are. Could you imagine if it was something fictional like the world of Earth where they have billions of people? That would be crazy. No, we only have somewhere around maybe 10 to 100,000 people.
That's enough. Thank you.
Right, well,
Woo.
I'd advise staying out of the North District. That's Gamblite territory. I would probably recommend you go to the Obesk Embassy here or down south towards the more wooded areas of the locale. Lots of shopping to be done on the boardwalk, the mall. The Central Street right outside has a rather particularly popular, as of recent days, card shop.
Okay, what do you say, like, gambling district in the north?
Yes, the district of the Gamblites. I have to warn you, they are a crime syndicate. Yes.
That's,
You look
After
like
a
you'd
very
fit right
long-
within the ones that actually are down with the park that way.
oh no.
Me?
Totally.
Yes.
Oh no, totally not. What gave you that?
That place is full of cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yes. Styled after the fictional world of the Wild West, yes. Based off of old Giallo movies, yes.
Dr. Mercius, you said your name was?
Yes.
Before we go, I'm sure you probably have a lot more better things to do than just helping a bunch of newbies around town. But you see, I was told a little bit of a something, and things been on my mind for a little while about how these cards are made and how the world of thought is formed. I just have a bit of a question.
You may ask as much as you like, yes.
Is it possible that these scribes make things beyond cards?
Unknown if they do not care if I found out, yes. Scribes are all under exile, yes.
I see. Criminals, then.
Not criminals, yes. Apocryphal, yes.
Oh, I know that word. Don't like that word much. Think it's stupid. Now, I'll go ahead and take all this, and can we just come in and ask questions any other times?
Yes, you may.
Well,
think-
thank you very kindly. And, what was your name again?
Dr. Mercius, yes.
No, not your names. Thank you very much, Doctor. I'm saying the fella over there in purple.
It's,
Your equine friend.
It's
I'm sorry, I couldn't quite catch that.
it's intern, sir.
Enter.
Yes.
Enter. That sounds
Oh,
like a
you're-
mighty fine name.
Oh, your name is Intern. Interesting.
Yes, it's
Enter. No, he said his name was
ENTURN.
Enter.
Oh, intern. Okay, intern.
The poor shaking horse seems to poke a little bit up and seems to have gotten a little less nervous at someone finally recognizing that their name is not just the word intern.
Now, in the sake of hopefully not having to ask this question later, I should probably put this out there. What's a phone?
Oh, oh god, I didn't realize that it would take... Okay, it's a long-distance communication device that is
okay.
built to either perform simple tasks or let you communicate with others over both multiple planes and also multiple areas here. We have the infrastructure set up on the background layer in the noospheric whatever. I don't get paid enough to really understand.
So, essentially, instead of having to go to a house of change to deliver a message to someone, I can just do it with this thing. Holds up the God Gauntlet.
Yes, you can.
Oh. Well, that seems awfully convenient.
And how do we contact each other?
You'd probably want to set your numbers first. There is quite a lot of numbers that you could set, but usually the ones that we have here are 6-digit numbers. Well, I'd say numbers, but numbers is kind of an antiquated form of the system. We use a different one now. There are more colors. You can choose from blue, orange, red, or green. That's why we call it Borg. The Borg system, yes. Sorry, I'm picking up the vocal stems from my friend here. Borg is limited, but you can get other colors. Usually colors like white, purple, which we've recently had to rename to violet because of a new discovery that we've made semi-recently. We have, cyan, magenta, yellow, and black. We have pink. And, I forget what the last one is. I think it's like a brown of some sort, but I don't know what character it would be.
At risk of... To avoid melting my brain, maybe I'll just stick with the first 4.
Melted your brain. It's just colors, son. You act like you've never seen colors before.
Tobin leaves a very poignant pause.
I don't think they have. Let's,
They haven't.
let's just say it's gray. And I'll put an A here. And that's what the last number is. Sorry. Color.
All right, thank you very kindly for teaching us all this, both of y'all. The only other question I have is, how does one, you mentioned shops, but how does one pay for stuff down here? How do you earn money?
Usually through the realm of thought, but you can also just work down here. There's lots of jobs that you could get. You'd probably be using the playing power that you stored in a day to either generate energy, cook food, generate materials. You'd be going into the realm of thought and coming back and salvaging things like dark ink for card manufactories.
I see. That stuff that that those hallways were made out of. I'm assuming that's what you mean by dark ink. We were basically in a gold mine shaft without really even knowing it.
Dark ink is the substance that makes everything up, mostly.
Which would explain the hostility.
Well, thank you very much. I think my processor is a bit overloaded, so I think I'm going to step out and figure out the lay of the land.
I will be taking my leave as well. I'll be seeing you later, Tom.
That was a pleasure.
Wait, I'm not actually going. Wait. We're not leaving together? I thought that.
Oh.
Well,
Right, we should go. We should go outside and we can talk about the thing that. Right. Anyway, will it yell at me if it doesn't like the number?
Yes, it definitely will. I will check on the database if that one is occupied or not.
Okay.
Alright, let's get out of there. And as he walks outside, he starts thinking, plotting. So, would you two be willing to join me in the northern side of town? I maybe
That
have
one's
some
available.
ideas on how to.
Take it.
Perfect. I'll take it. Thank you! And then I run out after them.
We might be able to recover and figure something
I was going to go
out.
ahead and out of character, I'm just going to leave a little note saying this was the one that I was okay with. I was trying to do. Hold on. There we go.
Funny.
That one's also available. You can take that one.
Thank you very much.
So, who's going to join me the northern side of town? I feel like there lies the key to us finding our place in this world.
Well, those people did seem a little bit too organized for my liking. They said to watch out for the Gamblite area. Dangerous, they called them.
And worse than that's for certain.
I feel like this might be my nature talking to me, but it seems there are a lot of questions that need answers, and I fear that if I stay in one place for too long, I may not find any that I'm looking for.
I agree. That's why I think we should send our numbers here. I don't exactly know where any of us should go, but the only thing I can say is that relying on a bunch of people with stuffy suits never really gets you the answers that you're looking for. Whether or not we stay with Gamblite and just do what they want, I don't think that's going to get us the answers we want either. Never trust a crook, after all.
Well, it's a good thing you've got me then. See, before I came to this world, I used to run a business, you could say. Before I got cornered and trapped and hounded down by those pigs. And that's how I ended up here. Trust me, I have experience, hands-on experience dealing with crooks. In fact, I feel we could all work this to our advantage, and you two have proven yourselves to be capable. And once more, I owe you my life, even if it came to nothing. Thanks to that insolent. But let's not think about that right now. I suggest you two follow me, and we'll carve our place in this world. I can promise you two that.
And Tobin, I'm not sure what you want to do. CeeLo seems a little bit strange. But he's got that force of will, and this place is all about manifesting your form of thought, right? A guy like him, probably not that, the worst pick that you could do to follow around. He could probably do whatever he wanted in a world where your thoughts make whatever you want.
Yes. I trust that Sila will make a remarkable duelist in this game that seems to be being played. Of my own interest, though, I think it's important for me to find other perspectives and understand how things have come to be, and also figure out how many wishes have been made.
I understand.
What is the number, man?
But
Oh,
you may walk away, but know that the offer is still open and will continue to be open to you. If you ever change your mind.
let's call it a mutual partnership. When we cross paths again, I'll be happy to share if I've learned anything. And you can do the same for me. Does that sound good to you?
As long as you don't get in my way, that's perfectly fine by me.
Oh no, I'm very happy to stay out of the way of other people.
Good. Anyways, I believe we have places to be. People to learn about blackmail to craft.
I think Tobin will offer a hand to both the others, just to like shake.
A hand. Okay, Sila's gonna like shake his hand to Tobin.
Well, if I could choose two people to randomly appear in a shadowy maze of doom with, I couldn't choose two better.
Likewise.
Take care of yourself, Tobin. Hopefully we get to meet each other sooner rather than later.
I imagine if this place has something to say about it, then it will definitely be happening at some point.
Indeed. I trust you can handle yourself out there.
Oh, don't worry. I have a way of making things work.
Also, I imagine we should probably go ahead and give us all each other's the numbers. Did you get one,
yes.
Zelo?
Mm-hmm. You may call. I will likely be busy most of the time, but for you, give me a call whenever.
I give Zelo the color number and Tobin the cover number.
And I do the same for the other two.
Zila, what is your number?
He's going to hand. He's going to hand you to his number. All right, that's the thing you were writing there. Those things.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
what's
apparently we
available
need-
to you.
Apparently, we need these codes to use the communication thing on these phones. It's really interesting.
Right. Wait a minute. Those aren't numbers. Those are letters.
The colors, actually.
Okay, I have a character. What am I supposed to do here?
You have 6 letters that you can arrange from B or G to create your call number.
I see. Okay, I'm gonna go with. Wait, can I repeat letters?
Yes.
Yep.
I will check
Ball
that.
bond.
Much like a real number, we need to make sure nobody's copying it.
Yep, that's available. That is yours.
Good. Good. Well, here's mine. If I don't answer, it's because I'm either busy or I'm dead. But feel free to call whenever you want.
Likewise.
V will head on over towards the northern district for now, giving Tobin a little salute as they go.
Mm-hmm. We will
To-
meet again.
I think Tobin will head south for now, just in the other direction, and will slowly fade into a crowd and find his way.
Yeah.
I think that's where I'll leave it.
Okie dokie. Fuck, I
Yeah.
deleted my... I meant to take a fucking screenshot and I deleted my token. Fuck me.
This was so much fun! I
This
can't
was
believe I
great.
finally got to play God Game Taking
Yeah, it was
RPG.
great. I have some big plans now that Sigler's in like the criminal district, slowly climbing his way up the ranks of the underworld to claim his revenge on Drummaster. Yeah, that was a fucking lot of fun.
Yeah,
Thank you.
There was a moment when
Thank
Drawmaster
you
showed
for
up, and I
inviting
went, "Oh, we're doomed, huh?" I was like, "Oh, we're mega dead."
I have to search something real quick.
Oh.
Yeah,
Does everything just go back in the pack there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could I get a replacement for like my player token? I accidentally deleted in trying to hit the F12 button to take a screenshot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This was quite a fun group too. There's some very interesting things going on there.
Yeah, there's already like boss and henchman dynamic with B and Silo.
If only I could find the one I'm looking for. Huh? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I know what this is. I know what happens when this happens. Judgment. I think we gotta go check if there's people to raid real quick. Yeah, there is. All right. It's you know who we're raiding. What should the raid phrase be? What should the raid phrase be? No, nobody can figure it out. Fuck it. Let's just do fucking judgment. Let's just do judgment. All right.